do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned, I'm gonna share with you all, is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities, right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The Cashfx group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this Cashfx group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the Cashfx group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your Cashfx historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The Cashfx group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go take care.
All right, a pleasant night to each and every one of you guys. I want to thank you for taking the time for being here. Somebody would have taken the time to invite you. So thank you. All right. The reason why I'm thanking you is that you may not understand the gravity of that invite. You may not understand the power. And so some time may have to pass so that you can understand the information that will be shared with you tonight. And then you will thank the person who would have invited you onto this call. So I want to say thank you. First and foremost, a special welcome to those of you. If it is you're on here for the very first time, we do these calls with you in mind. All right. Why it is we do these calls? We do it Monday to Friday, 12 o'clock and 7 o'clock live, 12 p.m., 7 p.m. live every single day of the week. All right. And the reason why it is we do it is because it's pure value. It's pure value. No other reason. It's our social responsibility, our social obligation to share this opportunity because we have been benefiting from this and it will be very stingy of us to just keep this to ourselves. All right. So my name is Nicholas Bagwanin. If it is you didn't know, well, now you know. I've been in this business about 17 months and just a little snippet. Every Saturday since I've been getting paid. Guess what? Every member as well. Once it is you've been involved every Saturday. And it's as easy as that. Yeah, so let's get into it. Some things before we get into the information that I want you to remember is firstly, no referrals needed. It is not mandatory. All right. 2, no monthly subscriptions. 3, no mandatory meetings. And 4, just let the pros trade for you. That's my favorite part. And with that being said, welcome to CFX, where success in the global Forex market is just a few clicks away. No exaggeration here, just facts. It's really that simple. Sounding too good to be true? Well, just stay tuned. Take a listen, see if it's for you. Okay? So let's get into it. What Cashfx is involved in is 2 trending industries, right? 2 trending industries. One is the online industry, the online academy, online learning, and everything is online now due to this pandemic. Everything is heading or is already there, I should say. And even grandma, grandpa have to sort themselves out online. The toddlers now, the babies now, well, they just diving into that, and every single person have to adjust and have to now do these schooling and learning online. And so Cashfx would have thought it powerful enough to get involved into this industry as well. All right. And of course the other industry is the Forex market. So when it is we compare the different markets with each other, we can see that the Forex market is the most largest financial market in the world. $5.3 trillion trading volume per day. That is mind blowing. That is mind blowing, right? So we're just getting a little cherry from the cake, a little slice of the cake. So stay tuned. What about this Cash Forex group gets us so pumped, gets us so excited? Well, let me tell you, for me, firstly, is the core values. All right. If it is you don't know me, I'm a preacher, and core values is something that is very serious. And the core values that this company has is transparency, honesty, and respect. These 3 core values, let me tell you the purpose and the power of having some core values is it would set a standard of living. It would set a standard for the relationship that they want to have with each member of the company. And 2, it would set a foundation to ensure it is long lasting, not just any type of relationship. All right. So I've seen the transparency, I've seen the honesty, and I've seen the respect. I've witnessed it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been sharing it. Yeah. So their purpose is to allow the average person to get that success within the financial space, within the Forex space, through an automated system. Through an automated. That's right. Automated. You're hearing right tonight. So you're hearing what? So how it is I'm going to do this? Tell me more. How is this automated? I can make money and not do anything. It's totally automated. Yes. All right. So I'll get into that further just a while. They also position themselves to provide premium education. Premium academy. It doesn't matter where you are in terms of your knowledge of the Forex market. you are going to get the education to suit your level. Okay, so about the people within this Cash Forex group, we have a team, first of all, of professionals and experts in different aspects of the business. We have financial market, network marketing, project management, even in the educational arena. Well, some people might ask, all of these things necessary? I would continue to say every single time, definitely. The reason why is because when it is you're getting into business, you want to have persons who are specialized in the different areas, experts, professionals, and all of these different things, so that they can have the best results. They can be effective in the specific areas, and you want to be consistent as well. You don't want to just be effective for a little while. And I'll show you the consistent results that we have been getting for some time now. All right, just to put that on the record. So who would have put this awesome team together? We have the founders. So we have firstly Mr. Pascal Lopez, who is the CEO. Right, he is the CEO, and he is a network marketer slash successful entrepreneur, a family man. He is a visionary, I will call him that. All right, just in the last end of month update call, and even in the ribbon cutting ceremony, because we had that last month. Guys, this man had a vision, and he came and he told a couple people in terms of gathering the right people to make this company where it is today. And he would have tell them his vision, and now we have the building up and running. Now we have the office, everything is smooth. All right, so we don't just have him, and we have also Mr. Edwin Abad, who is the founder. He is the VP trading of operations as well. So this is the person who basically manages the team of traders and provide that amazing results on a consistent basis. So he is very experienced, and he has success within the Forex and crypto space. And so he has a passion for Forex trading. Mr. Pascal Lopez has a passion for helping people. And when those two passions combine, they get Cash Forex Group. Oh, amazing, right? As for the physical location, as I mentioned, it's in Panama City, Panama. And what it is I want to do right now, I want to play a short clip for you. All right, a short clip, just so that you can see the inside of what this office looks like. All right, so take a look. All right. Every time I see that video, I get excited. I want to sign up again. All right. I know that soon come, Lord willing, we'll be taking a trip to Panama City, Panama, to even play a nice little game of pool on that pool table and just enjoy the presence of being in that awesome company, in that headquarters there. All right. So enough about that. Let's move on. You know, I get excited when sharing this. But how do you get started with this company? That's a really good question. So let me tell you this. You're purchasing a contract. Okay, so you're purchasing a contract. There are 15 contracts in total. When it is you purchase these contracts, you get access to 3 levels of education. All right, 3 levels of education. So let's go from the 300, which is the lowest contract. By the way, all the figures that you're seeing on the screen here is USD equivalent. All right, so from the 300 all the way to the 3,000 contract, you'll have access to the elemental series of education. From the 5,000 all the way to the 20,000 contract, you'll have access to the advanced plan of education. And from the 30,000 all the way to the 100,000 contract, or what we like to call the gold standard, you'll have access to the supreme series of education. So 300 is the lowest, 100,000 is the highest contract. You can start anywhere you like and also move your way up. All right, so that you can have access to the higher levels of education as well. So at this point, I mean, you'll have all the information that you need, and you can be able to jump into the Forex market on your own and provide yourself with an additional stream of income. That's good stuff, right? Not only that, so you're purchasing a contract. How do you earn with Cashfx? So you earn in two main ways. One, you earn bare capital. Bare capital. What is bare capital? After I purchase that contract, that team of professional traders that I talk about, just let the pros trade for you. Well, they promise 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. And so let me tell you the significance of that. The significance is this. While some people may say, well, now I prefer to trade on my own, that's fine. All right, but let me tell you that while trading on your own, you will have wins, you'll have losses. You will have to digest your own losses when it is you lose. As a matter of fact, sometimes you have more losses than wins and your account get blown. Nobody can tell me about that because I know first-hand experience, all right? But I'm glad to say that now I have professional trading for me, that even if it is that they lose on any given day, I don't lose. So that's the significance of the catering that 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. And the results have been consistent. So it's 2 times your contract size, right? Two times your contract value that you would get after when your contract expires. So you can earn up to that amount. Not only that, but you have another option, whole capital. So this part of the business is optional, as I mentioned. It's not mandatory, but if it is you decide to share the opportunity, you'll get commissions for you. And I'll show you a breakdown of those commissions in a short while. So you have 2 times your contract size on this side as well, which is pretty amazing. You also have different rank levels within the company, so that you can make the most out of this business and even do this full time if it is your life. So you can work from home, you can work from anywhere in the world, right? So let me just show you a breakdown of when it is you purchase a contract, what happens. So we have the $1,000 USD contract here, for example. With this $1,000 contract, what happens is we have the bare capital first and foremost. 70% of your contract goes into your trading account. This is what the team of traders use to trade for you. All right. When it is they trade, as I said, 0 to 3% daily, up to 15% for the week. They trade Monday to Friday. Every Saturday, it is emptied into your Cashfx balance. So you receive an email every Saturday. So from since the Saturday after May the 12th, 2020, every Saturday since, I've been receiving emails. Every single Saturday since. Imagine that, 17 months now. And so this would accumulate over a period of time until it reaches 200% of your contract size. So in this case, with the $1,000 contract, it will reach $2,000. All right. And when it hit this $2,000, well, your contract will expire. But what happens to the next 30%? So that goes towards the bull capital. That money is actually paying for your education. Whereas some companies might tell you, well, you have to pay a monthly fee for your education. This company would have structured it in such a way where you don't have to pay a monthly fee. You purchase a contract, the education comes with the contract. And the 30%, instead of you paying a monthly fee, this doesn't go to the company, but 100% of the money goes to the network. This is super amazing. And so if it is you decide to share the opportunity with somebody and they decide to get started with this same $1,000 contract, let's see the benefits. So half of the money goes towards you directly if it is you share this opportunity and they get started. So in this scenario, that's $150. You get that immediately as soon as that payment is confirmed. Hence the term fast start bonus, right? The next bonus is the uni-level bonus. So this actually splits up and goes towards you and the rest of the team, which I'll explain even further shortly. And so this is not a one-time bonus. This actually is repeatedly. In terms of if the person continues to renew their contract or upgrades their contract, you will continue to receive commissions. And so you can earn not just that one-time payment, but earn continuously from that one person until it reaches 2 times the contract size on this side as well. So one contract, let's just summarize that. One contract, you have minimum 200% and potentially up to 400%. The reason why I'm saying potentially, because you remember, it's not mandatory for you to bring in persons. If you decide to do that, yeah, you could earn potentially 400%. All right. So what would happen now is that the average person doesn't want to share this opportunity, and that's all well and fine. Everybody is entitled to their own approach to the business, right? So you get started with Cashfx, you start with this $1,000 contract. Your contract is now expired. What are your options? So at this point, you have 2 options. All right, 2 options. So you withdraw this money, 20% comes out, and this 20% is the withdrawal fee. I will show you where that is going shortly. So this 20% comes out, you would now remain with $1,600. What are your options now? Option number 1, you can leave the company. You can cash out and go. So it's good to know you're not tied with the company for life. All right. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is this. You can take $1,000, repurchase the same contract, and pocket $600. So at least you get back a little more than half. You know, you buy a little peace of mind there. All right, that was a little joke. But yeah, so you're feeling a little more comfortable in the business and you could allow that contract to, repeat that process again. That's your 2 options. Now, I would say those 2 options are more short term. If it is you're looking for something more long term, you're looking for a little more stability, you're looking for a little more independence, a little more freedom. What it is I would recommend is you upgrading your contract. And so by upgrading, I don't mean that you have to put in money into the business from your pocket. All right. All you need to pay is the difference from the contract that you're on to the contract that you want to upgrade to. Plus, you want to cater for that 20% withdrawal fee. All right. So let me show you what that looks like. So on the screen, you're seeing a simulation of this roadmap to 100,000. All right. So from the 300, before we go to that entire roadmap, from the 300, the amount you would need to upgrade to the $500 contract is 250. Why 250? Remember, it's the difference plus the 20% withdrawal. So the difference to move from the 300 to the 500 is $200 plus the $50 is the 20% withdrawal fee. All right, easy maths, easy maths. And so once you have that amount within your back office, you can just a few clicks and you upgrade. It's that simple. And so this here that you're seeing on the entire screen, whether you're on Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, this here what it is you're seeing, it would have been done up with an estimated weekly profit of 5%. The reason why we would have done that is because on a normal trading week, we don't usually see lower than 5%. All right. And so we highly believe, based on the consistency of the returns, that this is a good average. But please keep in mind that past profits doesn't guarantee future results. I'm still going to put that outside there, right? And so with these returns, just to give you a little timeline, what that looks like. Now, this is with you starting at the lowest contract 1. This is without you putting in any more money from your pocket 2. And 3, this is without you sharing the business with anybody else. And so you can now take this $300 and use that and compound it by upgrading. You may have to renew once along the way. All right. You'll get further information upon that aspect of the business once it is you get started and so on. If you start with that 300 and then you just continuously upgrade from there. As soon as you have the amount, you just upgrade. Now, mind you, this is without you withdrawing and cashing out any money in hand. The choice is still yours. This is just an option I'm giving you to show you how it is you can take that 300 US and compound that to 100,000 in about 6 years. In about 6 years' time, with those returns that we're currently receiving. That is mind-blowing. Now, you might say, well, I have this other place where I could put 300 US and I could make more money. But listen to me. This is hands-free. You know what is hands-free? free of your hands, guys. This is hands free. And so here it is. You have an opportunity that you can take 300 US and you can put that money to make money for you without you. That's how it is. We say it here in Cashfx. And so that is truly mind blowing. That is truly mind blowing. So if whatever your long term plan is, whether it's to buy a dream home, your dream car, whether it's to travel the world, whatever it is, you don't have to go up to the 100,000 if you don't want to. I'm just giving you a plan or an idea of what that looks like. All right. So as for the 20% withdrawal fee that I spoke about earlier, it goes into this force matrix 3x10. So this 3x10 is just basically the structure. All right. The first level has 3 persons. The next, it continuously multiplies by 3, go down to 10 level D. And so before, as soon as people see this structure, they cringe and they say, brother man, I'm good. I'm good, But let me tell you this. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, which contract you get started with, whether you are interested in sharing the business or not. You are going to fall into somebody's matrix when you get started. Whether you sharing the business, right? So this is not for the bulls, quote unquote. This is not for the person who is sharing the business. This is for every single member. The 300,000 plus members globally can benefit from this eventually. All right. So this is how this works. It fills up left to right, top to bottom. We don't have control. So if the person brought you into the business, you're not sharing the opportunity, but they continue to build, they continue to share the opportunity, they continue to invite persons. Chances are people are going to fall underneath you by default. You know, much persons within my organization who haven't tell a soul about the business, but is benefiting from this matrix. Why? Because I am building. We have other leaders within the organization that is building, and they are benefiting from that as well. So when it is persons fall within that matrix, within your matrix, and they withdraw the money, you will benefit. Based on which level they fall, you'll see the percentages there. So everything is transparent. Every single dollar is calculated for. So 100% of this money as well goes right back to the network, guys. This is why I say that they have a passion for people. They care about the people. And so this money doesn't go to the company. So 20% that comes out for the withdrawal fee, and they have to withdraw. Check this out. Half of that money goes into this matrix. 10% goes towards a matching matrix, and 40% goes towards a leadership rank bonus. If you do the maths, that's 100%, right? And so the matching matrix and the leadership rank bonus is for the bull capital. The matrix bonus, the force matrix, is for bear capital, right? The next bonus that I mentioned was the uni-level bonus. And with this bonus, how this usually works is that when it is you get started with Cashfx, you are identified as an ace trader. All right? As an ace trader, you only have access to 4 levels deep. So let me explain how this works. Now, you can have 100 level 1s, 100 level 2s. It doesn't matter, right? But only down to 4 levels deep. And so I like to use letters so that I don't confuse myself and I don't mispronounce any person's name. All right? So here how this works. As an ace trader, let's just say I decide to share this opportunity with A. A say, all right, it's sounding good. A decide to get started. A would be on my level 1. A shares it with B. B gets started. B would be on my level 2. B shares it with C. C gets started. C would be on my level 3. C shares it with D. D gets started. D would be on my level 4. I would receive commissions from every single person there. But what if D decide to share it with E? And then E gets started. E would be on my level 5. And I would not receive commissions from E. So in order for me to tap into the other levels and to unlock those on levels so that I can receive the commissions for the persons who come in on those levels, I would now need to rank up. In order to rank up, you need to bring in a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. All right. So to hit the rank of executive, or when it is you hit the rank of executive, you'd unlock down to level 6, and you see any different percentages there as you're going along. That's half of the education money that is directed towards this uni level. All right. Gate manager down to level 8, you unlock. Director down to level 9. President Club Ambassador and Global Ambassador, you would unlock all the levels and receive commissions from every single person within your organization. Also, you would receive an additional global bonus. Multiple streams of income right here in one platform. All right. So, as I mentioned, every end of the month, we have update calls. And so one of the things we get updates on is the rank advancements. All right. And for the month of September, we had 79 new executives and 25 new managers. That is mind blowing. Guys, in the midst of this global pandemic, let me tell you something. In the midst of this crisis, people are making money while the majority of the world are complaining and struggling and fighting and focus on the negativity. People outside there crushing their goals. So when it comes to crisis, you know me. If you don't know me, let me tell you, I like to focus or turn my attention to the Chinese when it comes to crisis, because the Chinese say that crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And people are taking advantage of this opportunity. Let me tell you this. To hit executive, you need $50,000 US worth in business within a 30-day period. That is the type of business. And we've seen 79 persons would have hit that. I'm not even going to touch on how much the managers need to make. All right. And so just for you to have an idea, the hope is that as you hear this information, that you too will take advantage of the information and take advantage of this opportunity as well. All right. So apart from hitting those ranks and unlocking those uni levels, what happens? You also receive a one-time prize. You can take a physical prize, or you can take 75% of the cash value. So the hit the rank of executive, what do you get? You get an iPad, or you can take $675. One time, not bad. In manager, what do you get? You get a Rolex or $7,500. Not bad, right? Well, moving on. A director, you get a travel for two for you and a significant other, or you can take the cash $11,250. We're going up. President Club, what do you get? You get a Porsche or $75,000. Ambassador, what do you get? A Ferrari or $150,000. For Global Ambassador, you'll get a Lamborghini or $375,000. And we haven't seen anyone in the company hit this rank just yet. But for all the other ranks from executive to ambassador, we've seen persons hit it globally and even locally, regionally, hit from executive to director. And we've seen persons globally hit President Club and ambassador as well. And we know that is real. Real people getting real prizes, guys. And let me just show you some real results, the consistency in the results as well. So last week, what we would have gotten was 5.05% returns. Week before that, 5.02%. And you'll see the consistency here. I don't have to stress on that point anymore. Here it is. Look at the contract. Look at the returns, guys. So on a smaller contract, it may not seem as much. Just keep in mind that you're not doing anything to earn this, and over a period of time, it will accumulate. So if it is you would have started at the beginning of this year, look at what 2021 looked like or looks like. 198.69%. And that is from January to September. I'm not checking that week in October yet to add on to this. So we know it's already over 200%. Where in the world would give you that sort of returns on a consistent basis? And to top that, in the year of 2020, in the midst of all the madness, we had 329.54%. As they say, numbers don't lie, and we can't make up these numbers. This happened. So I would have been in the business since the middle of May. So from the middle of May, I could confirm every single piece of information here. All right. I could confirm every single piece of information here. So the next question I want to answer is this: how to get started? So while I mentioned that all the figures that you saw and that I mentioned was USD equivalent, well, the payment method is in Bitcoin. All right, so you must acquire Bitcoin first. And As usual, if it is you don't know anything about Bitcoin, well, let me just share some quick facts here for you, comparing it to the fiat, or what it is we know as TT, US, Bayesian, Jamaica, whatever currency you use, right? And so here it is. We have the Bitcoin was created by computers or miners. Fiat was issued by the government. All right. Bitcoin has a fixed amount, which means that as more people get involved, as the demand goes up, because the supply is scarce, it is limited, the value goes up. All right. Last year, when I got involved, Bitcoin was fluctuating around 10,000 US for one. Now Bitcoin is over 50,000 and climbing up again. That's the US, right? And for fiat, it has inflation due to unlimited printing. And the central bank feels like it, they print some money. What that does, it devalues our money because the supply is high. And well, you all know how that goes, right? $1,000 last year is not $1,000 this year. The value go down. And so saving, trying to depend on that, it doesn't make sense. So Bitcoin is decentralized. Fiat, it is centralized by the government and the banks. Bitcoin, it is transparent, has a public database. For the fiat, it is not transparent. Bitcoin, you have low fees for international wire transfer. Fiat, you have high fees. Bitcoin, you're always in control. And for fiat, well, not all the time. All right. And so these are just some fun facts. What it is I want you to do is, if it is able to buy a Bitcoin, well, you could buy a Bitcoin according to which contract you want to get started with. If you're not able to source a Bitcoin, what it is I want you to do is get back to the person who would have told you about this call. If you're seeing this on Facebook, you're seeing this on YouTube, just reach out to the person who probably profile you've seen it on and ask them some questions, let them know which contract you want to get started with. They would give you the TT equivalent. All right, they would give you the account information, you make the payment there. The next thing you want to get is a referral link. Please, let me urge you here for a short while that don't just Google Cashfx and try to sign up. If it is you're getting through with that sign up, please be aware it may be a scam, it may be fake. All right, you need a referral link to start with Cashfx. In addition to that, there is no app, there's no Cashfx app. So for members and for non-members, be alert, be vigilant. There's a lot of different scammers outside there trying to get your money. All right, and so when it is they see something good, a lot of people will try to copy. Nevertheless, make sure you reach back out to the person who invited you onto this call. You get that referral link, they walk you through the sign-up process, and well, if you source a Bitcoin on your own, or we sourced it for you, then we make the payment. After 3 business days, your money started to make money. And every Saturday after that, you get paid. So how to withdraw your money is the next $1 million question, right? So you're getting back Bitcoin. If you don't want Bitcoin, you want back some cash to probably pay some bills and whatnot, you could get that. And so 2 ways I would mention. One is we can always sell it back to the leader. That is quick and easy. So we sell it to them, send your bank account information, they wire the money to you. Easy. It could happen same day. All right. Option number 2 is this. We could put you onto some global exchange MasterCard where it is you can upload your order the card. Once you receive the card, you upload money onto the platform, convert that to US, send that onto the card, and you can use that card anywhere in the world. Tested and proven. All right. I have one of the card. I tested it. I used it in a local ATM here to withdraw some cash. I used it in a local store to buy something. It works. I ordered something online and it came through. And so I know that it works. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been sharing it with such confidence. Okay. So this is what Cash Forex Group is about. It's all about hands-free income that helps you to do what matters the most. And it's about providing you with that equalizer. Cashfx is an equalizer that would give the average man that breakthrough. Whether you want to do it passively or you want to make a business out of this and do this from home, you can do that. All right. So with that being said, guys, thanks for your time. Really do appreciate that those of you who are looking on the Zoom, those of you who are looking on YouTube, on Facebook, just thanks for your time. All right. Get back to the person who would have invited you on. Get your questions answered, your concerns clarified. And you all know what time it is. It's transformation time, guys. Let's earn and let's grow together. All right. You all take care and be safe.